Welcome to my first Intro to Stoichiometry video. We're going to start off by looking at this equation. We have nitrogen gas, adding that to hydrogen gas to make ammonia. You'll notice that it's already completely balanced. We have 2 nitrogens on this side, 2 on the other side with that coefficient. We have 3 molecules of H2 giving us a total of 6 atoms of hydrogen, and the same on this side. So 2 times 3 gives us a total of 6 atoms of hydrogen. Our equation is totally balanced. Now we can get started. The specific question that's going to be asked is, if in this reaction we started off with 4 moles of H2 gas, how many moles of NH3 will we end up with? So just like with any dimensional analysis problem, you're always going to start with what's given. So we're going to start off with 4 moles of H2 gas. So that's what's given to us. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with the given and use the mole ratio in order to go from hydrogen gas to ammonia. So you'll notice we'll have 3 moles of H2 and 2 moles of NH3. So when you're writing out your conversion factor, we have our moles of H2 on top, so we need to have our moles of H2 on the bottom. In the chemical equation, we have 3 moles of H2, so that's what we're going to put in our conversion factor. And for this reaction, for every 3 moles of H2 we have, we're going to end up with 2 moles of NH3. So you'll see whatever we have on the top, we're going to cross cancel with what's on the bottom, and this is going to end up being the unit of measurement we want in our final answer. So we end up multiplying. We get 4 times 2 on the top is 8. 1 times 3 on the bottom is 3. And because this is chemistry, no longer algebra, we are not going to leave our final answer as a fraction. We will simplify it to 2.7 moles of NH3. So if we were to summarize this problem that we were originally given, if you just look at the chemical equation, if we had exactly 3 moles of H2, we would end up with exactly 2 moles of NH3. That's what we end up with once we balance the equation completely. But in this particular situation, it's asking us, what if we had 4 moles of this instead of 3? Well, you start off with the 4 and you use the ratio, the 3:2 ratio right here. The 3 has to be on the bottom because the moles of H2 has to be on the bottom, so they cross cancel. You multiply by that ratio and that gives you how many moles of NH3 we would end up with. I'll do a few more like this as we go through the chapter, but soon I will start to include how to calculate the grams we would end up with.